12th of this year that a 7.0 earthquake struck Haiti. About 230,000 people died. About 300,000 were injured. 1 million people or more were made homeless. Nearly 300,000 structures were destroyed or severely damaged. Since then, recovery has been exceedingly slow. A cholera epidemic has broken out, killing more than 2,000 people, and there has been rising crime and civil unrest around the recent elections. Has the world forgotten or just thrown its arms up into the air in frustration? Well, with me are Lawrence James and Justin Taylor, two members of a mission to Haiti early this year and who are now working to raise awareness about current issues going on there. And thank you both for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
You took, both of you, with your iPhones, you took video. You were just meeting average folks. You were part of an outreach mission from this area to Haiti. As we look at some of that, you saw stories of survival and hope, didn't you?
Yes, we did. We went to different communities and we wanted to capture the prayer requests of the people from their perspective and also find out what they thought about what was currently going on in the streets and going on in the political arena of Haiti. And, what we learned was that people were frustrated about the progress of the recovery, but they are still very hopeful and resilient.
And did they express any concerns about what the non-Haiti world was thinking about them? You've heard people talk. People say those folks can't be helped. They're politically a mess. It's a waste of time, money. It's sad. But are they aware that kind of talk goes on?
They are, surprisingly. To me, they are. They're very aware of what goes on where we were. The people that we came in contact with, it's obvious the tragedy had its effect on them, but we were very surprised by their resiliency. Despite what's going on around them, they're still getting up every day, putting one foot in front of the other, and just trying to have a regular life again. And
what does Haiti need?
Haiti needs exactly what we're trying to provide, in my opinion. We're trying to provide a spotlight for them. To give a face to the faceless, to give a voice to the voiceless. There was a lot of coverage about the disaster and some of the rebuilding, but there's a lot of things going on over there that people have forgotten about, it seems. And we're just trying to put the spotlight back on them to highlight some of the things that they're going through and let them know that we care about it.
What do they say to you about the fact that only 40% of the rubble has been cleared to date and the deadline of October 2011 may not even be met of clearing all the rubble? When they see, what's their explanation for it?
Well, our guide, and he was also, narrator of our documentary, he told us that most loved ones were still under the rubble, and they did not have the ability to excavate the buildings because they did not have the funds to do so. So, they were very frustrated, once again, about not being able to excavate things because of lack of resources and funds.
You're both with Connexus Technology, that's your business, but you went as part of a religious mission. How do you see the religious community's response to what's going on in Haiti?
Well, it's not, I don't think it's the way it should be. I think that the religious community has to play a bigger part in its outreach to Haiti. But that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to, while everybody was focusing on financial and monetary and clothing donations, we thought it would be awesome if we could go down and provide some spiritual guidance, some spiritual support. And that's what we're trying to do. And with support, hopefully we can continue to have that work continue in places like Haiti, and not just Haiti, but other places around the world.
What would you say to other entrepreneurs and other corporations about them and their use of money they might be sitting on right now? And would it be efficient for them to donate it to Haiti?
I think it would be a great idea when you have a trusted relationship and trusted charities that are doing great work. Like at my church, Fresh Northern Christian Center, we have relationships with an organization called Alianza Vive Caribe, and they actually organize our entire mission. And because of that, we feel very comfortable giving and lending that support. And it was very important for us to show actually what's going on these missions on the ground and how the people are being served. And that's why, that's a very important point of why we did this documentary.
I think a lot of people would be surprised to know that one of the largest medical contingents there is from Cuba. And so there are a lot of people that are saying that even the United States, despite what we're going through, could do more there. Finally, Justin, what is your hope for Haiti?
My hope for Haiti is that it would one day stand as a stronger nation, even stronger than it stood before the earthquake. And I think it's going to take a lot of attention for that to happen. I think what we're trying to do is to get the word out, get the spotlight on, but it's going to take more than us. It's going to take more than financial support. It's going to take more than food and clothing. It's going to take an effort to help a dying third world country stand back to its feet.
Justin, thank you. Appreciate it. Take care. Lawrence, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for your efforts, and good luck with everything that you do. Yes,
I'd
sir.
like to share one last thing. What we've done is that we've sent an iPod video down to Haiti to our contact, and what he's going to continue to do is capture what's going on a year later, how the Haitian people feel from their perspective, and we plan to share that with the world on PrayerConnexus.com so we can all pray for them and be aware of the current situation as it unfolds.
Thank you. Good luck to you. Happy New Year to you. Thank you. Up ahead, the new year is 6 days away, and that also means the new Philadelphia tradition is ready to make us smile at the start of the year. New? It's like 300 years old. Stay tuned.